That's going to be the theory. And of course, Sejuani still kind of works with the Rumble as well. So picking Renekton without Sejuani into potential Zeus Rumble sounds terrifying to me.
So honestly, it's so cracked. I actually completely agree with you. But they're going to play Zeri instead. And I think that if you opt into the Lissandra here, the Tristana power spike comes so much later because she is not going to have the same amount of resources and experience that a mid Tristana is. So they want to opt into having this into the mid lane, which can be a pretty decent matchup into the Ahri as well. That T1 are bold enough to pick it. Zeus has a bar.
He is not going to get hit by the Dustbringer, as will proc the thrower. Does go in. He has Flash to try and get aggressive, as Faker is in this brush. He's going to have to rocket jump, but now he's away from this dragon. Carrier comes down. There is the smite from the Nocturne. Carrier's dashing away, but Ona's burning down, and that is going to be the kill. Going over to Closer. He's now spirit rushing forward, looking for all that essence, and there's the Flash. Double kill for the Ahri. And Liv Sandbox, this is a better start.
That was a beautiful play from Liv Sandbox. They see, okay, Faker's coming down. We're going to have a pause. They see... Yeah, I guess so.
Interesting. We're going to check out the preview of what actually happened.
You were exactly right. Issue where he couldn't buy his item while teleporting because the item UI went up. Now, that you can move the item box. For those who don't know, you can actually move the item box. You can move chat. Like, all elements of UI are movable. Pretty accelerated, and now Willer is level 6.
Yeah, there's going to be aggression. Supercharger does come through as Kyle is going to crash on down. Faker diving in, and Closer is going to miss the charm. Actually, a huge deal here as Faker gets a massive trade that was picked up earlier on, something that Ona can now throw down to guarantee control of this Drake pit. Still, they are going to dive in. They managed to catch out Faker. Kyle's going to get the stun, and Willer's going to pick up the kill. The Herald will get a charge.
But Drake lead going to the mid game. We'll find out what soul it's going to be here. Could be Hextech. It was Infernal last game.
Well and truly set up to try and carry this one. And I think even with an Everfrost, with an advantage like this, he's still going to be doing enough damage.
And Closer Everfrost into the charm here. And Faker, a little bit early on the jump, isn't able to buffer it, just wanted to avoid it. And it's just a snap decision from Closer and Willer. Ult comes down, charm comes through, and lightning fast at the snap of the fingers, they once again push Faker out, take the Drake.
Well, there's a Hex Flash, and Willer is just going to be hit away that Faker now without his ultimate, as Gumayusi getting aggressed on here by Teddy. Does find the passive proc. Will he be able to get it here, as there is the final hit, and Teddy gets the solo kill onto the Zeri. Layer that on top, and it feels great.
This is just Teddy getting the jump on Guma, who doesn't play respectfully here. Stacks up that passive. Look at the damage coming through on that final hit. And then goes for the Killer Instinct. There's that final shot as well.
Doesn't even need the last Q. Up and available. Teddy fighting with Gumayusi in the mid lane once again, as Willer is not going to be able to get that spell shield off. There's the knock-up. He flashes to get himself out of the way, and the Paranoia comes down, but the Nocturne is still dead. Teleport in from Faker as Liv Sandbox looks to close in on this one. Faker this time is able to get this one off, but the Killer Instinct is going to come down. Closer goes golden as Gumayusi's over the wall. They managed to get Faker, and now Gumayusi could be in trouble. I don't know about the Everfrost, but it does not matter. He still picks up the kill, and now Clear is trying to just win the rest of the fight. He might be able to do so as well, as Owner is in a whole host of trouble. Kyle and Clear have plenty of CC, and Owner is just going to be dead. That is a double kill here for the Cassante. They kill everyone except for Carrier.
Yeah, and you got to be scared that when he turns the lights off, Ahri's going to find a pick. T1 just trying to push for mid instead. I like this call.
Yeah, not even. But the Rift Herald is in, goes Clear just by himself. The ult comes down, but the Paranoia is there to follow up. It's beautifully done. Carrier just going to try and get Teddy out of there, but he's going to have to come down at some point, and that is going to be another few kills for the Kaiser. They wipe the floor with T1, and they'll get whatever they would like.
This get absolutely dunked on. They're going to maybe get this Drake, though.
They're looking for it. Paranoia not quite up and available just yet, as there they go. They secure it. Now Closer hunting for some charms. Does not land it.
Zeus will eventually win out against Clear. Okay.
Yeah, everyone is on their way up. That is going to be the Paranoia that comes down. Closer gets vision, and they decide.
21 minutes, a little risky, but maybe that's the call you make, is whoever Frost.
Yeah, Faker is underneath the turret. Orb Deception going to be avoided, and I think that true damage may have almost been enough to kill Faker if he didn't get out of the way of that.
Well, maybe not doing the Baron now. You know, maybe that's not really on the cards anymore.
Maybe Zeus is in a little bit of trouble as Faker was also still backing. He's going to cancel that as the crashdown comes in. Beautiful hop there from Zeus at 23 minutes into this game. Zeus about to hit Mega, but does get charmed up. Very charming his closer, but he's going to get walloped here. There is a Gnar into the wall. Teleport to come through from Clear, but I don't think they're going to get there in time. He goes golden though immediately after coming out of the stun, and now he's spirit rushing around the fight. Faker will start battling now, and there's kills are coming in for Gumayusi. The Magnet Storm is just a little bit too late, and I don't know whether Clear can be quite as Cassante as he wants. A triple now for Gumayusi as the Winter's Wrath not going to be able to find the last one, but T1 are straight back in it. Teddy, I don't know about that one, buddy, but he's still going to try and get out of there. In goes Clear, finds some Qs as there's at least a kill on the Rakan, and it's a double for Teddy in the end. But that is
going to be very critical here for T1 against this poke from the Kaisa, but not a lot of vision.
All right, they're looking to go in onto Ona. He's in so much trouble. Paranoia comes down. Carrier does everything that he can, and the Sejuani will survive. Decent snare onto Faker, and now T1 will just say thank you so much. I guess we'll take ourselves our second Infernal Drake. Carrier.
Yeah, this is the power of Cassante, or rather the Gnar into Cassante, and there's no flanking champions here. Well, you know, Guma's just stand up in front.
Yep, soul point battle, and once again, Willa doesn't find the spell shield. It's just off as Kyle's going to be blocked. He can't actually do anything. Gumayusi going to flash after getting the ulti off, and now he's perfectly safe. Still lives Sandbox. They keep everyone alive. The dive in, and Willer is going to take down the Sejuani. Clear is so incredibly low as they do manage to get the charm, but Faker this time buffers beautifully, and Gumayusi now trying to turn onto Teddy. He's got the extra item, and Carrier is the hero. He's going to try and save him as now Closer looks for Gumayusi, but he's not going to be able to do it. It's Faker from over the wall that's able to launch himself in there. The Void Seekers make things so difficult, but Clear is the one that finally picks up the kill, and now it is a top v top 1v1. And well, he's about to go Mega Gnar, and Clear's just like, well, I'm going to do the same thing. Let's see whether I can do it. And the Gnar is not going to work, so Clear goes back home.
Use the Scryers, but just not a lot of info here for Live Sandbox for Teddy to use to poke T1 away.
Well, Kyle is on some mad science right now as they look for Faker. Paranoia, they've managed to get the rocket jump as the Magnet Storm finds the flank angle, and Gumayusi is out of the fight. He just skates away. And Live Sandbox, they pick up a couple of members, and now they're looking at Baron.
In this case, Faker, but this time it's the flank from Kyle. The Rel taking this really long roundabout way as they chip away at T1, force them into the mid lane, and then boom, Magnet Storm plus Paranoia, Everfrost layered on top. That's 2 kills going over to Live Sandbox. That is
on a dime onto anyone that's caught
like
out
this.
Speaking of which, that is just Teddy obliterating Faker.
Game it looks like we're in for here before Elder as the poke comes through, and because of this one single Void Seeker hitting, Faker's dead. That's it. That's the power of Kaisa.
There is so much that Live Sandbox have to figure out. And Kyle, once again, looking for that flank angle, the flash in, they're still going for it as they dive on top of Gumayusi, and there is the eradication immediately by Teddy. He's going to grab yet another one. It's a double for Closer. Zeus is just going to get singled out and destroyed. Closer goes golden here as well, and will be able to take down Faker. His previous mentor will be taken down, and Zeus will be flashed after as well. It's Willa that'll finish that one off, and now Live Sandbox will get to work on the Nexus. What a fantastic game, and it felt like they'd thrown away all control, and they kept it together, and they managed to take down T1 here in game number 2. And you know what the best part is, Wolf? We get another one, because this is just an evening out of the series.
야 이거 다 볼래?
받아.
내리 높을
이겨.
천천히
세주.
세주 볼래?
나르.
너네 따냐? 너네가 따지. 나 믿음 있게.
잡아.
하니.
가자.
됐어.
잡으러. 잡았어.
그래 이겨보자. 일단 이겨야지.
가야지.
일단 이겨야지.
아, 진호아 가야지.
미안해.
아니야.
됐다.
내가 미안하다. 내가 못했다.
용때 그냥
다음 판 집중 잘하자.
다음 판 잘하자. 파이팅.
진성이 형 좋다.
나이스.